Yeah, I mean, everything's weirdly yellow, but we're here. Hopefully that'll figure itself out. I only just opened the lens cap, so it might need a minute, but we don't need a minute because we're here. It is time for some Magic Monday. So hello to each and every one of you. Happy Monday.
Yes.
Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. For those of you here in the States, hopefully you are having a happy 4th of July. And I mean, technically, for anybody anywhere, we're hoping you're having a happy 4th of July. It's just that that has a different
happy
context.
Independence Day.
Yes, thank you. It has a different context in the U.S., that's all. Sure. This one. Fine. Okay. Anything in the store of consequence today? No. Okay. I mean, there's like things, but nothing crazy. Okay. Well, anyway, hi. Welcome to Magic Monday, everybody. We are here for some Chromatic Cube draft. I'll give it a minute for people to kind of wander their way in. There was very little pomp and circumstance at the beginning, and we can explain why partway through the stream today. But, you know, it happens. Sometimes you're busy, and it's a holiday, and etc. So, but we are here. We are ready and excited for Magic Monday. Obviously, we have a very big day tomorrow as well, and we can talk more about that as the stream goes on. But thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
And of course, if you would like to shout out in chat how your day went or how your weekend went, we would love, as always, to hear from you.
Who's this king guy?
This guy?
Yeah.
This is the twins' dad.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, at least with this lighting being weird, he looks like Rhett.
Rhett?
From
Rhett and Link?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right?
At
least at this distance.
I was going to say, I don't exactly see what you see, but I mean, it's not like you're wrong, Amy. I don't see it, but that's a very interesting, God bless you. It's a very interesting thought, and let us know if you agree. Does this look like Rhett McLaughlin? And so I think we'll probably just get started, I guess, because, you know, like I said, we got a big day tomorrow. Today is going to be a lot more chill out of necessity and out of the fact that, again, we're going to be here a lot in your faces playing some Magic over the next 48 hours or 24 hours. So, yeah, definitely. Today will be a chill one. I mean, it's Cube, so that's going to be the thing. We might very well get stumped, or maybe we'll open like monsters. Who the hell knows? But we shall see.
But, you know, in Cube, opening like a monster doesn't mean you won't get stomped. So.
That's also correct. Yeah. Yeah. Very interesting open here. So 2 black mythics and 1, 2, 3, 4 red mythics.
Wow.
Also Nissa.
Yeah, I saw her first.
Of course you did.
And then the merfolk.
The merfolk. Tatiova is a very good card. A very, very good card. That's really interesting. I don't know that I want to pick black or red.
Okay.
Because even though she makes spiders, I'm sorry, Amy.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. Because, like, that's so weird. Do we just take, like, Tatiova or Resto? You want the merfolk?
Yeah.
All right, we'll take Tatiova. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life and you draw a card. Let's see if we can make a lands deck. I mean, unfortunately, Nissa's here, but maybe we can get her back. Who knows? Let's make a lands deck, shall we? Did it help us make a lands deck? Oh, there's Harrow. That's not nothing.
Okay.
Platinum Angel is just a card that I love. It, you know, it doesn't go in any particular strategy to my knowledge. It's just an incredible card.
Okay, well, incredible cards, there's room for those.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're going this route, Harrow is better
Okay.
for this particular deck. if we think we're going to be in that deck, that's all. This could be park green whenever a creature you control with haste attacks create a tap treasure. That's not really a thing for Tatiova deck. So I guess I'll try Harrow. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of black and red in this pack as well. But again, we're kind of signaling to our left as we pass to them that, hey, we don't want to be in black or red, so good luck. Maybe it's up to any of you to figure out what to do with these 6 cards in these 2 colors.
Like, have fun with that. We'll just pick this merfolk.
Yep,
and move on.
This uncommon and this common over those 6 mythics that we passed on. This is how you cube, right?
Oh, Jayana's here. She says, Happy Magic Monday, you magical maniac.
What's going on, Jayana?
Nice to see you.
Happy Monday.
You missed the cute spider token card.
I didn't pick it, though, so I'm the worst.
But we're doing Merfolk Land so far.
We sure are trying to do that. What is Jin Gataxis? Whenever you cast instant order artifact or sorcery, copy it, choosing targets. I mean, Jin Gataxis is just good.
Yeah.
You may look at the top, at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card. You may look at it once during you play a land or cast a spell. No. I mean, Selvala is pretty good, but it cares about powerful creatures, which we don't really have. Llanowar Visionary may just be it. Settle the Wilds is a thing, but I don't think it's the thing that we want. So, Visionary, I guess? Feels bad.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. The Great Henge, eh?
Ooh.
That's a great one. There's also, no pun intended, sorry. There's also Essica. Other legendaries. Yeah, no, it's definitely Great Henge. Okay, go ahead, sorry.
No, that's okay. I was just going to say that Jayana says, oh my god, you didn't pick the spider token? It wasn't a spider token. It was a card that made spider token.
You don't remember which card it was?
No.
It was Lulth, Spider Queen, the Planeswalker card from the D&D set that we did not take.
I'm hurt, but Merfolk honestly is the great Band-Aid, not gonna lie.
Yeah, Tatiova's pretty awesome. Look at her. She's really cool.
She's sick.
Yeah. The Great Henge will be quite helpful. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on it and draw a card. Okay.
How was y'all's weekend? We had a great weekend.
We did have an awesome weekend. Today was a much more hectic day.
Yes.
Which I imagine is why there are fewer people here today. It could also be the holiday here in the States.
Right.
Or any number of a multitude of reasons, to be honest. Again, as we always say, we're not like, but people aren't here. Like, we get it. People have lives. You're not married to us in terms of having to be here or whatever. We appreciate whenever anybody is.
We're married to each other.
Oh, damn, I always forget that.
Jana says, I have Lulth, 2 heart faces.
Nice. Okay.
I do appreciate her in my mono black deck.
Of course you do. Of course you do. That's awesome.
There's a frog.
Yeah, I was gonna get there.
Really?
Maybe, but I don't know. There's also Hedron Archive. No. There's also a Gruul card, Amy. How'd you miss this one?
Well, we're not playing Gruul.
I could take Karn.
Boo. I want the frog.
It doesn't work in our deck for anything.
But it's cute.
Wow. It's cute. It looks very terrified.
What? It's cute.
Okay. I mean, Jan is here. I'm probably going to lose this argument for the both of you are going to team up and say that it's cute. Maybe it'll come back. Ooh.
If Marcus was here.
Well, I mean, we're still going to take it. We're part blue. Tatiova's right here.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to take Teferi, Master of Time, over Djinn of Wishes. Yeah, I mean, there's Skyclave Relic as well, but yeah, it's probably just Teferi.
Sounds good to me.
He's very good. He is very, very good. Sure, why not? Strong blue Planeswalker, I'm all about it. I mean, Inscription is a great card, despite the fact that, again, black and red haunting us.
Right.
It's literally the rest of this pack is black and
Everybody's
red.
going to be playing black and red because it's every other card in this draft.
No, look.
Wow.
3 of our 6 mythics came back.
And Nissa's still here.
All right, we'll take Nissa.
Yes.
You're welcome. I do not know how this deck wins any games of Magic the Gathering, to be honest with you, but we will, I guess, figure it out.
Yeah.
Take this Platinum Angel. With this Platinum Angel, we can't lose, that's for sure.
There you go. That's how we win, is we don't lose.
Selvala, you're not good enough, right? Jacob?
Jana says, I got you, Amy. We can team up about the frog. And then she did a frog emoji and a crying laughing face.
Amazing. Yeah, I guess it's Selvala. I don't know that we'll play her, but we have her. Look at Kalia. She's really cool.
Yeah.
And then there's Narset. I love this card. Like, I love the art and the idea of this card. I've never used it to great effect, but that's just me. Take the Blooming Marsh for the sideboard, because, no.
Not in black.
You're a Virtue for the deck, I suppose. It's a fine card.
Awesome.
It's fine.
I like it.
We'll have 2 cards to choose from here. Correct. Primal Might it is. And Rem Carolus.
Oh.
All right, on color rare mythic, please. Well, Amy, look who's here.
Ooh.
It's Amy's Flubber, as she calls it.
Omnath.
Yeah. There's also Dream Eater. When it enters, surveil 4. When you do, you may return a non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. It's a 6-mana 4/3 flash flyer, but still. There's also Workshop War Chief, which is just an incredible card.
He's cool.
Damn it. And there's Illyrios, which is not bad, but...
No.
5, 6, and 3. God, our curve seems very high. Although, I mean, we were trying to do lands for a minute there, and then now it doesn't work anymore because we don't have any of the components for it. We still have 2 more packs, so I'll keep my fingers crossed. But none of these help us with that strategy, so probably just take the objectively more powerful one and Workshop War Chief.
That sounds like good logic to me.
Thank you. I thought so. Risen Reef. Whenever 8 or another elemental.
Oh.
We don't have any elementals, do we? We do not. That's unfortunate.
And they'll be hard to find, too. So.
Yeah. There's the other inscription in our other color, but there's also Alrund's Epiphany. If this was foretold, make 2 birds. But I mean, yeah, it's probably that. There's also Vraska. I know. Don't I know what things you were looking at?
Yep.
But sorry. But we will take the Alrund's Epiphany. It's very good, even though it is modified from its original text because it was too good.
Oh.
So.
Well, we've got a Caryatid down here.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. There's Unnatural Growth, which I don't need. There's Finale, which I don't need. There's Spark Double, which I don't need. So yeah, Caryatid it is. It's a little sad, I think, but it'll be fine. Who are we drafting against? Flapjack Sofa.
Oh.
DC 7. Eagles for the win. I Am Order. Mr. Stevel. Ginger Overlord. And Ghibli. Is it like Studio Ghibli?
Yeah. And SC7 is definitely S Club 7. Bring it all back to you.
Oh, man.
Dream of falling in love.
Oh, yeah, here he is. Kenrith, the Returned King.
Yeah, that definitely looks like red. You can't tell me that doesn't look like red.
All right, so this is a 6-mana flash creature. When it enters, you can cast an instant from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If it would be put in your graveyard, exile it instead. Do we have any instants right now? Probably not. Well, actually, this will tell us. How many instants do we have? 1. A single instant in the whole deck. Timeless Witness returns a card from your graveyard to your hand. It can be eternalized as well. There's Lutri that cares about spells. I mean, there's also Yarok.
We do have that one dual land.
We sure do. The Blooming Marsh. Yarok is pretty cool. I think this deck is off the rails enough as it is. I'll take it. It doesn't matter.
If it's not off the rails, it's not our deck. So
Hey, look, a Zagoth Triome in all 3 of our colors.
Cool.
Good old Sultai. It's actually my favorite color trio, I think.
Yeah, but now we're passing Vivian.
Yeah, because she cares about creatures.
Oh, we don't have those.
I mean, how many creatures do we have? 8, 9 none. It's fine. We're passing Vivian. We're also passing the Polly Pocket Sublime Epiphany.
Oh, yeah.
The Polly
Jana, doesn't this look like a Polly Pocket, but with a face?
As the door, as the thing. It's gonna go away, but we're gonna happily take this Triome, I think. Bye, Sublime Epiphany. Thassa.
Oh, nice.
Do we have ETB effects? Yeah, we do actually.
Jana,
especially
did you have Polly Pockets growing up? Did you play that?
Yeah, Thassa is sweet with some of these things. Hell yeah.
She says, "Po la 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 Polly."
That's awesome.
Nice.
Not going to do that. I can do Temple of Milady. Whenever you sack an artifact or a creature, whenever you cast an instant or a sorcery, or whenever you activate an ninjutsu ability. At the beginning of your upkeep, you have exactly 13 cards in your hand. No, so it's the Temple. So now what we're looking for, based on everything that we've gotten so far, is ETB effects. Like, for example,
know what that means.
When this enters the battlefield, or ETBs, conjure a duplicative target spell into your hand. That card perpetually gains. You may spend mana as though or mana of any color to cast that spell. There's Stitched Assistant when it exploits a creature, which it does when it enters. Scry 2, draw a card. So I guess I'll take this Alchemy card. What is better offer? Put a random creature card. Yeah, no. And this is when you sack things. So yeah, I'll take that cool rare. This is more unfortunate. You know what, Amy? Just for you, so we have a deck box, I'll take Omnath. How's that sound?
Yes.
I gotta put the Blooming Marsh in the deck, don't I? I mean, this card's just incredible, but it's not exactly what we need. God Pharaoh's Gift isn't it either. Inscription, counters, gaining life, and fight. Sure.
Okay.
It's a 2-mana fight spell at its worst, and that seems pretty incredible to me, so sure.
Jana says, I did not. The fact it came with 1,000,000 pieces with a big no was a big no.
Yeah.
I had TY Beanie Babies.
Okay.
My Little Pony, Care Bears, Pokemon figurines, and Transformers.
Hell yeah.
Nice. I always wanted Transformers, but I didn't have those.
Biggest Piggus. Look at him.
Yeah, he's so cool.
He goes in the sideboard. Sorry, Elhard. Yeah, you just like him because he's the gruel god.
I had one My Little Pony.
Ooh, Siphon Insight. I'll take it. And Cavalier? When it enters... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, it's when he cast. Son of a bitch. If it was enter, I would have taken it. Because Volo's so interesting. Beanstalk Giant is just whatever. So I guess I'll take Cavalier. Because when it ETBs, you draw 3 cards and you brainstorm. And then you put 2 back. So yeah, I'll definitely do that. Okay, go ahead, Amy. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Cool. Look at that awesome art at the bottom.
Which one?
It's
this one?
Yeah.
Jetmir's Garden.
Yeah, so I had one My Little Pony, but I didn't know anything about it because it was a hand-me-down from somebody else.
Karuk, no. Ooh, Muldrotha. Ooh. In our colors, during each of your turns, you may play a land and cast a permanent spell of each permanent type from your graveyard.
Nice.
Yeah, it is nice. I'll take it. Thanks, Muldrotha. Welcome to the team. There's another Cavalier whenever it enters. So there's the ETB. This is whenever it deals combat damage. There's also Hostage Taker.
Ooh.
Reveal the top 5, put a land onto the battlefield, the rest into your graveyard. I think it's Hostage Taker. I like doing Hostage Taker nonsense. It's kind of my thing.
Jana says, I have all of them. Even the big Optimus Prime station with all the mini-cons.
Awesome.
Crying laughing face. Such a huge fan of that when it came out.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Amy, it's Toxrill the Corrosive.
Look, Jana. It's a slug.
It is a slug. I hope it comes back because I'm not taking it.
It's a badass looking slug, too.
I'm not taking it, though. I'm sorry.
Fine. What do you take?
I have to take Atris.
Ew. Whatever.
Whatever.
Rich is here. He says, Happy 4th, Monday crew.
What's going on, Rich? Happy 4th.
Yeah.
Great to see you. Hey, it's Rashmi.
She says, get the salt.
Essex Chariot when it enters.
Ooh, alt art. Essex Chariot.
I know, right? When it enters, you make a cat. Sure. Let's do it. Yeah.
Cat cart, Jana.
Cat cart. Cat cart, indeed. I don't like this alt art as much as I like the original, I think.
Same.
But it's fine. We have it. I'm going to show it off. I mean, obviously, I love the card frame.
Right.
It's just incredible.
Well, it looks very ferocious, you know?
Yeah.
Which is cool, but it's not very cat cardy.
Well, and the cat tokens that they make are these, like, regal-looking cats. And even though in here, these cats do not look regal by any means.
No.
They look feral as hell.
Yeah. The token is a sassy cat.
Ooh, Hydroid Crisis. Now, it cares about casting. There's also Shesra. When she enters, target creature blocks this turn if able. If a creature died this turn, you may pay 2 life if you do draw a card.
It's Angelina Jolie. That's who I think
Hey, look, it's
Sashra
Jetmir.
looks like.
Fae of Wishes. No, this isn't it either. So yeah, it's definitely Shesra. When it enters, make 2 Thopters. Maybe it's Whirler Rogue instead.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay, you've convinced me, game. I get you. 3 damage. Yeah, we have no removal in this deck, huh? Is that a problem?
Oof.
Sure, we'll do that. We'll take this slim down time.
Jana says, I got to witness my Marcus play Rashmi this weekend.
Oh, how'd he do? I'm sure he did fine. Still one of their things until it leaves. It's like the only thing available to us, right? As long as it's your turn, instant and sorcery. So I'll take the Brain Maggot, but probably won't play it. Oh, Mythos. Yeah, like Volo's cool, but not in this deck. But Mythos is great. Destroy a non-land permanent if it's a creature. And then we won't have the green and the white, so it's just a 3-mana destroy a creature, which is fine. It's a great card. How did all of these come back?
Wow. Because nobody else is playing these colors, because everything else that's been going around has been
black and red.
Red.
Yeah. Below the camera, blah blah blah. I mean,
she says he was kicking butt like always.
Sounds
yeah,
right.
mine did that too back in the day with his amazing white deck that he would always play against everybody.
I thought you were implying like back in the day, like I haven't done it since.
Well, I did not mean that.
Here, do you want this girl card?
Yes.
Even though you're being a butthead?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Oh, we got Chesra back.
Oh, nice.
And Jetmir.
Yeah.
And Drakuseth.
Of course we got Jetmir back. He always comes back around.
Jetmir loves me. Jetmir is like obsessed with me. Okay. Well.
Board deck box, please.
Board deck box. Okay. But I got Omnath for you for the deck box.
I know, but he's every color.
He's not black. He's every color but black.
No.
Because...
I mean, technically we're playing green as well, so... I guess we have to use the stupid whatever card.
No, you can use this. It's only red.
Oh, it
like,
is?
it's the Cruel God, but it's still only a mono red card.
Perfect. I can't stand that cat.
Jetmir. Alright, so we don't need Karn. That doesn't make sense in this deck. Let's figure out what we're actually trying to do here. We want ETB effects like crazy. We don't want Platinum Angel. I don't think we want Muldrotha, to be honest with you. Like, it's a really cool card, but maybe. things are probably going to be dead, right? Great Henge is incredible. Nissa... I mean, I guess... Teferi is great. Essica's Chariot's important. I'm going to get rid of Giant Regrowth. I'll get rid of Whirlwind Denial. Tap card to target opponent's library. Exile one on the face down. Tap 2. Exile one face down. Put the other on the bottom. No. I'll say no to that. Say no to Primal Might. Say no to Eater of Virtue. Voracious Hydra is fine, but it's not really going to work with our ETB stuff. I'm going to get rid of Brain Maggot. Go ahead, you can do your thing.
Oh. Gianna says green, black, and a little blue.
That's
all
right.
day, every day for me.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's the Sultai trio. I love this trio of colors. Champion of Ronus. I don't need Rankle, Master of Prankles. I think I can probably get rid of you as well. Siege Gang Lieutenant I'll keep. Whirler Rogue I'll keep. Thassa I keep. Spark Double I can probably say no to. Cavalier is good. Workshop Warchief is great. Tatiova is great. Actually, yeah, I mean, whatever. She's fine. Especially with stuff like Yarok. Will you hate me if I get rid of Nissa?
No. That was a lie. I do a little bit.
You do a little bit hate me that I got rid of Nissa?
Yeah. I thought the answer was no, but then when you took it away, you know. But these things happen.
You hating me happens?
Yes. Marcus is here. He says, greetings, friends. I returned to you from a dope weekend in the country.
Hell yeah. We heard a little bit of some stuff that was going on. So, glad to hear your weekend was great. We also returned from a weekend in the country.
Yes. We're playing Teferi.
We are playing Teferi, Master of Time. Okay, I think that's it. We're 40 out of 40. We're okay with Grolnok, of course.
Yes.
Okay. It makes sense with this deck. If it were a different deck, I would advocate for our new sleeves instead, but this makes sense.
Next deck.
Next time. But yeah, Marcus, if you want to give us your take on the weekend more so, let us know.
Yeah, because Jayanna says you were kicking butt in Magic.
With Rashmi and
Yes.
other things.
Jayanna says, yes, my baby got to meet my puppy and all my animals and Nana.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's so cute.
Very cute.
It was an amazing getaway.
Awesome. Congrats.
Did you guys go somewhere special or just, you know, just chilling, chillaxing?
Wow, I think this is... Okay, this is interesting, for sure.
He says playing some Salta Fairy. Sweet.
Nice. Yeah, basically, I mean, it's really this type of deck with Yarok the Desecrated. So, you know, it's like all the ETBs. That's what we're here for, is to chain enter the battlefield effects. We have Atris, we have Workshop Warchief, we have Cavalier, and then we have the Great Henge because it's the Great Henge. Ah, speaking of ETB effects, it's Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath. Did you like the little animation when it was on the top?
It was huge.
Yeah,
Little.
I mean, it's a Titan. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Okay. Third land can play nothing. Unfortunate. This gets cheaper by the greatest power. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So I think for 4, I'm going to do Thassa. And then for 5, I just do Workshop Warchief. And then just gain a bunch of life over and over again. Maybe that doesn't make sense. Maybe I do Atris and then Thassa to get some cards.
So everyone else in our pod was basically playing red or black because that was like all the other cards existed.
We opened 6 mythics in those 2 colors, and I decided against it and went with, I forget what our first pick was, but another creature enters, may draw a card. Okay.
It was the Merfolk.
Yes, thank you. Alright, so I guess I have to play Sylvala here just to stem the bleeding a bit. I mean, these 2 spiders have menace, I suppose, but... It's fine. Draw a card lose a life.
Ambitious minds.
Yeah, we probably do Workshop War Chief and then... Ooh, Lotus cover. Let's see.
Jayana, there's 2 of those little spider tokens.
From Lolth. Because Lolth is on their side of the field.
Cute.
It's, by the way, you say it's a little spider token. I don't know if you notice. Under that spider is a horse that is being wrapped up in its web.
Horses are also cute.
Yes, but I'm implying the spider's not little. That's a whole horse right there, Amy.
It's still cute.
Oh, they didn't attack at all. Interesting choice.
Mocan's here. It's been a while. Nice to see ya.
What's up? Great to see you.
Check out my hair, Mocan.
That's true. It's very different from the last time you were here.
Yeah.
Plus, just in time for tomorrow, because Mocan, I think you joined us for the first time, if I remember correctly, during our last preview stream. And our next preview stream, by the way, for folks who are unaware, is tomorrow, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on this channel. So we will be previewing, thanks to Wizards of the Coast, the new Alchemy Horizons Baldur's Gate.
Yes.
Ugh, Golos. Ugh. These are the things that I could have used.
So Mocan says, Selvala, one of my favorite Magic cards.
She's very
nice.
cool. She's not going to do much in this deck, unfortunately. At least I'm not so sure. I mean, maybe once we get Thassa down and she starts blinking the Workshop War Chief, we can start drawing some cards. But still.
He says also hi.
Hello.
And Jayana says, well, the spider token just killed My Little Pony. Yeah, 2 ponies dead.
Yeah.
For the sake of cute spiders. So it's a trade-off, you know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. I'm going to use all this mana.
And I love the Lotus Cobra, too.
Lotus Cobra's an incredible card. 2, the art is phenomenal.
Yeah, either art is phenomenal.
Yeah, I was gonna say the alt art is better, I think, but it's not far from.
I personally like this one.
Do you?
better.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the other one is so cool stylistically.
Yeah.
But this one is just because it's so Lotusy.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Okay. Sure. Sure. All right. So we got another green. Let's play that. Let's play the Great Henge.
Marcus says yes. Nyambi is a busted deck. Its nickname is KYS because it doesn't try to win. It tries to demoralize and make the opponent scoop. That sounds awful, Marcus. Thank you.
Hilarious. All right, so I guess we're gonna fight Golos here. What is Golos doing for them? Oh, they can just tap a bunch of mana and do a thing. So maybe I just kill Rashmi instead. Definitely with the kicker. All 3 modes, please. 2+1/+1 counters on Selvala? Yeah. Selvala.
Mocan says, I get why you did it, but you passed up Davriel, another one of my favorites.
Did I pass up Davriel? I don't know that I saw Davriel.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
This will fight Rashmi. Okay. Oh, I was like, why is she tapped? Because she had to tap for the mana. Yes, it gets a loyalty counter. That is fine. And then I can
My
Mythos
will cannot be
away.
denied.
Oh, it's an instant. I guess I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait.
We must have just overlooked it, Mocan.
No attacks.
Because
And-
neither of us remember.
Yeah, I did not recall even seeing it, but
Marcus says I need to get Who Slows the Sunset for it.
oh, okay. Teferi, who slows the sunset
Oh,
from Midnight On.
cool.
Yeah. All right. So Lotus Cobra's helping them out a fair bit. If they use Golos' ability here, then I'll be upset that I didn't kill it sooner, I guess. Yep. That sucks. Okay. Mythos, Silumgar's Command, and the Leyline Prowler. Okay.
He says he was in the same pack as I think Atris, some other black card.
Okay. That sounds right.
Marcus says that's the only Teferi card I don't own.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it is one of the newer ones, so I guess that makes sense. And plus, it came out during COVID, so
Right,
also
so
kind of made it hard.
they're using Mythos on Selvala. I guess that's fine. That's why I spread it out. I guess if I had put it on the War Chief, they might have just killed it and then we would get a 4/4, but still. Okay. So Silumgar's command does what? They can bounce my thing? Oh, they're bouncing the Great Henge. Alright, so then I guess I'll kill Golos, so you never get to do that again. But I get the 2 life off the Henge. This thing dies, I get a 4/4. Okay. Yeah, they've very much dismantled anything I had going on. It was cool for like a moment, right? I had some cool stuff on the field.
Hey, you're at 30. I mean...
Yeah, but I horribly misplayed by not killing that Golos. I didn't realize... I mean, I'm not sitting here counting the lands and what colors they are. And now it doesn't matter because they have the Dryad anyway. But yeah, that's on me.
But it's the sexy Dryad.
Yeah, it sure is. Stupid sexy Dryad.
We have the not sexy Dryad. We have the baby Groot Dryad.
Oh yeah, the Elysian Carroted. Yeah. It's not supposed to be sexy, so yeah, that makes sense. Pass. I guess. I'm sure they have some like bomby nonsense way to win this game, but right now, I mean, they should have been attacking us for a while with these 2/1 spiders, but they have not been doing so. Multiple choice. X is 4, so they get to do a million things. They scry 1, draw a card. They bounce my token to my hand, aka kill it. They make a 4/4, so they basically just get their own version of my 4/4, and that's it. Okay. Congrats, I guess.
Mokan says he thinks when your opponent plays Golos, it's safe to assume they can activate it next turn.
Yeah, I just don't remember what Golos does. I never played Constructed, like, I just don't, I don't pay attention enough to what Golos does, so it's, you know, when we're in Cube Land, I have to, like, read every card, and the moment that I get complacent where I'm like, oh, right, it's this card, whatever, that's when, you know, I start to lose, because otherwise I gotta sit here and read every card, and sometimes it's kind of boring, but...
Kind of boring and time consuming. I mean, it's not as though your opponent loves when you sit there and take the time to read every single
that I
individual
don't
card.
care about. I care about people who are watching, like that we should just, you know, move it along. But my opponent, definitely not. I mean, if they're playing, you know, complicated rares and mythics because it's a cube, I'm sure they know that that's going to occur. You know, take a million here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
He says he's 5 to play and gets a land, so up to 6. The costs 7 to activate.
Yeah. Good point. Alright, we drew Essica's Chariot. Can we play both? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, we can. And it's exile up to one other target creature. It specifies creature. Okay, so we can't do that. We also can't cast Cavalier because we don't have a 3rd blue. Alright, Atris. Let's see what you got.
Also, Mokan, you were the last time you were here may have been before I announced that I'm a realtor.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm so sorry. That's rude. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry. Say it again.
That before I announced that I'm a realtor, so and before I cut off all of my hair. There's a box of hair in the corner.
It's a very strange sentence to say, but it is correct.
Because I'm donating it, and
Yes.
okay, so the salon was supposed to, and they told me they would, and then when I went, they were like, who told you that? And I was like, I don't remember the person's name, and they were like, well, we don't do that, so sorry about it. So now I have a box of hair waiting for me to have enough time to look up how to send it to Locks of
Oh
Love.
yeah. Good play on their part. Get a bunch of land. I can play Yarok, but I got the swamp. That's good. And the blue, actually. Interesting. I still want Yarok first.
He says, I was here for the announcement, but not for the hair box. Yeah. That was recent, the hair box.
That's so funny. There's a box of hair in my car.
Amy and Joe's apartment, home of the hair box.
So funny. So yeah, just so folks are aware, because it's slightly different than usual, tomorrow's early access event starts at 1 p.m. Eastern. It used to be 11 Eastern, 11 a.m. Eastern. So it's 2 hours later than it has started in the past. That's in no way our call. That's just a thing that Wizards chose to do. And I actually don't have a strong opinion one way or another on it. For me personally, it is a little bit helpful because it lets me get a little bit more sleep tomorrow.
And maybe some work done in the morning.
Maybe. You mean I have a job other than this? You mean this doesn't pay our bills? No, definitely not.
This doesn't pay anything.
You'll never see me coming.
We lose. That's 23. We're negative 1.
Okay.
Oh, we're negative 3. Excuse me.
Thank you, Bergman.
I mean, this deck worked really well. Next time I'll remember what Golos does.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Let's try again. Oh, go ahead. You've got plenty of things to read.
No, I don't. I already read them.
Did I miss when you talked about Mokan having an encyclopedic knowledge of basically every card from Amonkhet and onwards?
Oh, I guess I missed that.
I'm like, I don't remember hearing that at all.
Mogan says, I do get it. For some reason, I have an encyclopedic knowledge of basically every card Amonkhet and onwards, which is really cool because Joe has an encyclopedic knowledge of pretty much everything before that. So the two of you together will work nicely.
I don't know if that's entirely true, but I do appreciate it nonetheless. I'll probably just get rid of Alrund's Epiphany for now. Play the Temple of Milady. And we get the Forest on top. Sure.
He says because that's when I really started playing, and it's one of my main hobbies.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Sleeves.
Yeah. But we have cool sleeves too.
Yeah, but we can't see them right now because the forest is in the way. There we go. Now you can see
Yeah. Look at him. So cute.
Excuse me. Alright, so we're going to have to wait to get this Tatyova out. Or to play anything, really, right now. Because we're not going to play the Hydra this early.
No.
Take our turn. We drew another land. Okay. Pass again. Draw go, I guess. Oh, they're an Azorius deck. God, who plays Azorius? Am I right,
know,
Marcus?
Right? Ew. Only losers.
Wow, hurtful.
Winners play gruel.
Well, we're playing neither.
I know. Mokan says, what are your thoughts on the 6-sided cards? Specialized.
So we will find out tomorrow that I have seen none of tomorrow's set. None.
Oh boy.
I know none of the cards at all, and we're going to go into a preview stream. My philosophy has always been with stuff like that, you know, somebody's got to lose, right? So we're going
So it might as well be us.
That's not entirely true. We're going to go in, we're going to try our best, we're going to learn together. So I have no opinion because I have not seen it.
He goes, oh boy. Best of luck with that.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Yes, well, we would have time to prepare for things if Wizards gave more of a heads up when a preview stream was coming up.
Yeah, I had no knowledge the set was even coming out. I found out about it through I had no idea about the preview stream or the early access event until I watched the ad that was on YouTube. Like, the YouTube ad is what told me that an early access event was coming up, and exactly the same as the last time when Erica told us about the last event, or Erica told Wizards to allow us, or that they should allow us, to participate in the last event, I immediately felt this sinking feeling of like, oh, we just don't get to do this? Okay, cool, I guess. I mean, you know, maybe because it's a specialty release or whatever. And then later that day or the next day, we get the email telling us that we're in the event and we can start promoting it to all of you lovely people.
But YouTube can promote it first.
Well, I mean...
But at least they're advertising for once.
Yes, that was very important and impressive, I think. Alright, so we'll play Elysian Caryatid, and we'll play Shesra. I don't remember what she does. What does she do? When she enters, target creature blocks this turn if able. Yeah, you block this turn if able. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll play Baby Groot, and then we'll play Angelina Jolie.
That's right. She'll adopt it. Boom!
Oh my god.
Old ass jokes.
Amazing.
I don't think that warranted that much of a laugh, but I really appreciate it.
Oh, no, that was good. Mocan says normal sets, I can see that working, but an alchemy set,
Yeah.
I look forward to Baxi explaining what some of the new cards do.
Hell yeah, I'm looking forward to you helping us out massively then. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's going to be very complicated. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking $1 million here. I guess I go like this, and if and when they randomly have like a pump spell, they tell us.
What smell? Like mildew in here?
I have no concept of that. I'm sorry, I'm focused on many other things.
It's worrying me.
Oh, what is this? Whenever it enters, oh, because they're teleportation circling it to bounce every creature we play now. As soon as we play it, which means 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, if we have a creature with power 4 or greater, it's 2. We don't have any of those. Okay. Well, we definitely lose this game as well. I mean, we're at 7. We're just super dead, right? They're making all of our spells cost more. This is like a thing that we can trade off, I suppose. Or chump with. There's Selvala. I'll play Selvala, sure. Okay. I mean, we definitely lose. They just blink our thing, bounce Selvala.
Mocan says the battle of the blink decks.
Yeah. Pretty much. But ours was a lands deck until halfway through the draft, so I'm sure theirs is a lot better. Ah, never mind. We just definitively lose. Right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. So I will block the largest amount of damage, which is there. We still die. Okay.
Thank you, Archer.
All right, game 3. We are 0-2. In fact, speaking of which, let's go here. Let's take Muldrotha back in, and let's take Tatiova out.
Ooh.
Tatiova does nothing. We were trying to play a lands deck. We didn't end up doing it. The lands cards we got were her and Harrow, and yet we still kept her in the deck for some... I say we. I kept her in the deck for some dumb reason, and she is not a useful card in the deck.
Well, we kept her in the deck, I think, because we wanted to justify having picked her when there were so many other great cards as a possible first pick that we just didn't do because we didn't want to do any of those archetypes.
Oh.
And then we ended up not doing her archetype either.
Oh,
Right?
that's in no way why I did any of it. No,
Oh.
I didn't pick the red and the black cards because then we'd be passing other red and black mythics to the person sitting right next to us, which means we would be signaling to them that red and black were open when they weren't. We would be trying to pick them, which means in pack 2 we would get none of it. And I wanted to actually be able to like play the colors that we had chosen. Now we ended up partially in black, but it was black combined with blue and or green.
Right.
So, yeah. When this enters, conjure a duplicative target spell into your hand, so I guess I'll just Llanowar Visionary instead. We drew the black. Okay, interesting. So we can Atris, we can Selvala. Oh no, we can't. Yes, we can, because the Visionary. Yeah. Binding the old gods to bolt the bird. You always bolt the bird. Smart. I mean, Atris, I guess. So we have a blue and a green. We know that. We don't need any other colors of mana in particular. So I'm definitely going to just choose these. Thank you. We have to discard a card. Okay. Let's discard this blue, since we just drew Harrow.
Oh, Emilio's here. He says cube. Also, hope you're both feeling better.
We are feeling better.
Yes, and I hope you're feeling better, Emilio.
Yes,
'Cause
agreed.
I know that you were not doing well health-wise.
Yeah, we had a very busy weekend. We basically Saturday was like a travel day, like a packing and travel day, and then we spent the weekend at a friend's place in Connecticut, which was great.
Yeah.
We got to hang out and spend time with him, with his dogs.
Who were adorable.
Of course.
He's got a fluff ball with little stub legs as one of his dogs, and then he's got a big sassy dog who's got more of a cat personality than a dog personality. I wish they had cats. Well, he had a cat personality dog. So.
True. Yeah. Well, yeah, get a pack for 3 now because it's got mints.
But she did get smilier once she got more used to us. So.
Yes, that's for sure. Whenever one or more creatures you control fight or become blocked, draw a card. You can pay 3 to double a creature's power, and it must be blocked this combat if able. Wow. Okay, holy shit. Just having exactly what you need to get your Beast Whisperer back and let you draw a card and kill my creature. That's super frustrating.
Do you not like dogs at all, Emilio? I feel like I could take you for a type of person who would like both cats and dogs. I can finally play Smash again, he says.
That's right. You needed a week. I remember now.
So today is basically the best day of my life.
Good for you.
Okay, but how are you physically feeling?
What are we doing? It's a spell, right? So.
Oh, that made my eye tear a little bit.
Let's play
my
Salvala.
God.
Okay. No attacks.
I don't like dogs at all. Really? Very much a cat person. Wow, okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
Emilia, are you excited for the early access event sponsored by Wizards of the Coast tomorrow?
You should have done it in like a completely different voice. Sponsored by Wizards of the Coast!
They get to draw a card as well.
He says, I'm finally feeling good. Took like 3-ish weeks though.
Wow. That sucks.
Yeah. Trying to get health insurance now so I can finally go to a doctor.
That seems important and relevant.
Yeah, that's so fucked up, Emilio. I'm sorry.
Me too.
He says, what's the early access event for?
It is for Alchemy Horizons Baldur's Gate. Oh, they just get to do this ability every turn, but they're not doing it. Choose blockers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No blocks, we get 7. Great. Triumph, enters tapped. Great Henge. Maybe gain some life. Pass the turn, lose the game. Like,
We could have cycled to the Triome.
but that costs 3 mana.
Oh, it does?
Yes. Oh, good. Each opponent sacks a creature. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cool, we lose. Concede. Okay.
Thank you, Mollusk.
All right. Well, that deck sucked, but I was like, oh, we can play the lands deck, and then we didn't play the lands deck, and then we tried to play the Thassa Flash deck, and it never worked. So, good try. Good try. Wasn't a good try.
On to the next deck.
It was pathetic.
It's
Let's do. We got Shauna, Sisei's Legacy. Gorgeous art. Way to go, Magali.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I think.
Quende, Pride of Femeref. Such an interesting creature.
I think Magali Villeneuve might be my favorite Magic artist
These
of all.
days, yeah,
Yeah.
she's great. What a great job she does. And Leonin Warleader, I really like this card a lot. It's like really my aesthetic for a card, truly. Okay, well, we're doing it again because, you know, gluttons for punishment and all that. Plus, it's only 9 o'clock, so.
Yeah, so we
Gotta
kind of
do it.
don't have a choice.
Gotta do it.
If you're streaming it, I will watch it. We will be here.
We will be here starting at 1 in the afternoon and going all the way through until, as typical, whenever we decide to go to bed. I would assume around maybe 1 in the morning, midnight-ish, because YouTube only saves the first 12 hours of a stream. Now, we very well could just go over to our streaming software and just click record and then re-upload the remaining later. And we may end up doing that if we get to that point, but still. Oh, let's just do all 5 colors. We're not going to do that.
No.
What do you do? It's just when you die, a thing happens. So, I mean, that would be the sack deck, but also it's just whatever. Dragons.
Oh my god, that looks like your Stone
Cold
Cold
shirt.
Steve Austin shirt.
Where he's got his hands up and they're rattlesnakes.
Yes.
Very true. Here's Davriel.
There you go, Mocan. Maybe we'll play Davriel.
I mean, it's the only mono black card in the pack. There's Spirit Sister's Call. So yeah, I guess we can try it. I don't even know what it does. Whenever an opponent attacks you and or planeswalkers you control, they discard a card. If they can't, they sack an attacking creature. Then for -2, you accept one of his offers, and then you accept one of his conditions. And then for -3, and a creature an opponent controls perpetually gets -3/-3.
He's such a slick dickhead. Look at him.
Right? I love him.
That's a great art. They did a great job with that.
See another plane.
Amelia says, sick. I'll probably be in and out throughout the day watching.
Hell yeah.
Sounds great, Amelia.
Yeah, you know the drill. Just blast us throughout the store. That's fine, right?
I've been missing you, Emilio. It's been a while.
Oh, we also definitely he also definitely can't do that because we will not be using foul language.
Yes, that's true.
I mean I could really try my best, but I make no promises. And you've got all those poke kids coming in there.
Yeah,
and
I know.
I would genuinely feel awful if I did it in general, and or if like parents were like, "What the hell is this? Why do you have this up on your sound system in your store or whatever?" So
Well, yeah. And if Emilio's going to be at work, then he's going to be blasting good music. So why would he replace that with us?
because we're good music too.
No.
I'm just gonna take this Thief of Sanity, I guess. It's actually not a bad card, but I'm not really that excited about it. I could just take this Gear Hulk, I guess, but
Yeah, I mean, we've picked one card,
maybe
so
I'll take the Gear Hulk. Yeah, it's a good one. Just take the best card in the pack at that point, right?
we can certainly pivot if need be.
Speaking of red and black, 4 mana, 3/2, discard a card. You may cast a creature spell from your graveyard this turn. Activate only once each turn, and then whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if you didn't cast it from your hand, it gains haste until your next turn. It's fine. I mean, Nightmare Shepherd's insane.
Yeah.
Delina is fine. Yeah, Nightmare Shepherd's great. I'll take Nightmare Shepherd happily here.
Fair enough. He says, but I'm off tomorrow, so I'll be free most of the day.
Oh, look at that. So
That
you won't
sounds
have to worry
nice.
about blasting us throughout the store. There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, Marcus says, Yorian!
Yes. Yorian was there, but we were... I don't know, man. We were nowhere near it. If Erica were here, she'd be yelling at me about Blood Artist, and with
Right.
these cards so far, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yes, Yorian is obviously incredible.
Emilio says, how do you like this cube so far?
It depends. I mean, you saw me play it last time, and you've seen me play it this time. It's the only times I've played the cube, because, they put it up during the summer, and...
He says,
Go ahead.
Crisis.
Oh. But again, whoa. All right, yeah, I mean, I guess
Do you really want us to pivot into something different?
I guess I should be,
A little more discerning.
I just don't, I just don't know. I'm not, I guess I'm not good enough at it, but, right now we're in, like, sort of a sack deck, but we have no sack outlets. Like, there's just, I don't know what the pieces are for any of these frickin' formats or archetypes, I mean, is the word I'm looking for. Let's see.
Lotus.
Gilded Lotus. Okay. Fair enough. There's Lutri, of course, there's Deputy, Vizier, Zariel, Escape, Deathcap Glade, Sundown Pass, Dreamroot Cascade, and Temple of the Dragon Queen. There's Luris, but we're...
Zariel or Luris?
Zariel. When it dies, it deals 1 damage. I'll take Zariel on the off chance that we're still able to do the sack stuff.
I am death. Swift.
There's
and
Drakuseth, who's very expensive. There's Nicol Bolas, which we can do. He's a 3rd color, but it's frickin' Nicol Bolas.
Right.
There's Drakuseth. There's this Nightclub Bouncer that's not in our colors if we're not taking Bolas. So yeah, I would probably say Bolas here, to be honest. I mean, like, it seems pretty sick.
I think I would have to agree with that.
It's very good. Like, it's a very good card. And it's only 4 mana. Like, I would need the 3 colors, but it's only 4 mana to play him. And then later on to transform him, it's 7, but still. But I'll stick with it unless people have other thoughts. But for now, Bolas is here. Oh. Oh. Archive, really? Over Bolas. Interesting. See, in here I would think Ob. There's also Niv, but I just don't know. That's a lot of investment in blue and red.
Yeah, I don't love that.
But Ob is great. And it's got Casualty, and we're talking about hopefully being able to sack things.
Yeah.
I'm the new boss around.
Okay. This was our opener. The 5-color card is still here. No surprise there. I guess I could take Palladium Mirror. It's kind of like the archive, right?
Well, what about this blue?
If Nicol Bolas is our only blue card, that's phenomenal. So I'll take Palladium Mirror happily. This card's great. It's a 3-mana 2/2 that any colors of mana can play, and you can tap them to add double colorless.
I like this one too.
Yeah, it's very good. Okay. Palladium lands. Heraldic Banner cares about creature types. Oh no, cares about color. Excuse me. I guess I'll just take Fabled Passage. It's a great card. There's Fire Prophecy as well. I mean, like, who cares about removal, right? It's all about the lands in the Chromatic Cube. Removal's not important in Limited ever. Yorion came back. It's double blue, but
it's Yorion, though.
I guess. It's just... Okay. I mean, it's actually literally the only thing here for us besides Platinum Angel, regardless. So
yeah, so if we don't end up playing it, then...
If we cut it, we cut it. Crisis came back as well.
So there we go, Marcus. We're doing it. We're doing what you asked.
Marcus, I've almost, besides the archive, I've almost picked every card you've asked me to pick so far. I guess it's Into the Royal. Archive did not come back, it looks like. Sure. And Denick, Pious Apprentice. Alright, what do we open? Stupid Elish Norn. What are you? 4-mana 2/2 flash. Costs 2 less if there are no instants and sorceries in your hand. When it enters, return an instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand, and if it would die, shuffle.
Well, there's also Rutha. She's good.
She cares about
in our colors.
Yeah, but she cares about instants and sorceries. We have 1 instant, no sorceries. So
boo.
No. I mean,
we have that
Atsushi?
like mountain looking thing that needs 80 million mana.
What? Oh, this? Yeah, but it needs white as well. 4/4 flying trample. When she dies, or when it dies, choose one, exile the top two. Until your turn, you can play them or make 3 treasure. This is 4 mana. When you sack a creature, you can pay blue or black if you do draw a card. There's Takenuma, which does a thing. Mill 3, return a creature or planeswalker. I guess I'll just take Atsushi, because I do not have time to read all the cards. So, Atsushi it is. Cemetery Illuminator. There's Jetmir. What are you? 2/2 for 2, first strike. When she deals combat damage to a player. Go ahead, Amy. You can read what that is. Expansion Explosion. Sorry. Truly sorry. I did everything I could, I promise, to try to make the thing be, the like delay be as little as possible. And it apparently has not worked, and I do apologize.
What about the sexy lady?
Anya?
Yeah.
Maid of Dishonor. She cares about vampires entering the battlefield.
Oh.
I still didn't read what this werewolf does, and we have 18 seconds left. When she deals combat damage to a player, exile an ally card from their library at random. During your turn, any turn you attack with a wolf or a werewolf. Ugh. Is this Playcrafter? Like, I have no idea. I don't know what this deck is doing, but Playcrafter is cool. It's removal, right? Hydro Crisis in the sideboard. There we go. If it'll let us. Hal and Elena, you're so good. God damn it. Starnheim Unleashed, you're also great.
Yeah.
Gearrog Monster, you're also great.
Yeah.
Xanathar, although, is really, really good.
And that's technically in our colors.
Yes,
so.
it is. What do you do? At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card. You can play it. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep. Next time they would draw instead to exile, and they may play it. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'll take Xanathar, hoping to just do big busted things and maybe win, but probably. Oh, look. Ilharg the Raisebore, eh? Oh, there's the other Gitrog. One right after the other.
Double Gitrog.
There's Alloy Mirror to help us fix, because we have no fixing at all, even though we're a 3-color deck. That's alright. That's never been a problem before, right? There's not an entire format that was destroyed by that. Fine, I'll take this stupid mirror. Target creature in your graveyard perpetually gains 3. Exile it, shuffle it into your library, make a token, except it's a 4/4 zombie. Interesting. Taralf's Disciple, 4 lightning bolts into your library. So weird. Okay.
That's cool.
It's very cool. It's removal.
Yeah.
I mean, Meat Hook Massacre is pretty good. Each creature gets -X/-X. Whenever a creature you control dies, they lose a life, and whenever a creature they control dies, we gain a life. We may sack another creature if we do destroy one of their creatures. How many creatures do we have? 10 versus 5 non. It's not bad.
Meat Hook is always an insane card.
Agreed.
Thanks, Mocan.
Agreed. I don't think we have ways to, like, exploit it any further than how sick it is, in and of itself, but still a great card. Actually, that's not true. We have Yorion, right?
Ah.
Because then when it comes back in, it has the ETB effect again. Interesting. What is this? Sap Vitality. 3 damage to a creature or a planeswalker. One of our creatures in our hand perpetually gets +3/+0. Tome of the Guild Pact. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, draw a card, and then tap to add 1 mana of any color. But it's 5 mana.
Ew.
Yeah, I think I'll just take this Sap Vitality. It's removal, right? It's removal. You're convinced.
Yep.
Kaito, what do you do? If he entered the battlefield this turn, he phases out. Draw a card, discard a card unless you attacked. Make a ninja that can't be blocked, and then you get an emblem. Sure. Why not? Yeah, Alrund is not what we want. Multiple choice isn't bad, but I'll take Kaito here.
No
See if it can
secret is
distract
safe for
from
me.
them killing us for like even a moment. Ghostly Pilfer. When it becomes untapped, you can pay 2 to draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere than their hand, draw a card. And you can discard a card so it can't be blocked, but it's 2 power.
Drafting alongside you guys, apparently playing Esper Planeswalker Control, mostly black.
Wow. Very cool.
Mocan.
I like it. Sure. Scuttlemutt adds colors.
Scuttlemutt?
Yes.
That's so cute. The name, I didn't see it, but the name is cute.
Well, we got to take the expansion explosion. Thank
There
you,
you
Marcus.
go, Marcus. And Emilio says, Esper Control, baby.
It's Emilio's favorite thing in the whole world.
It sure is.
When it enters or attacks, exile a card from a graveyard. You may look at the card at any time. Once during your turn, you may cast a spell from the top of your library if it shares a card type with a card exiled with Cemetery Illuminator. Okay. Sure, I guess I'll take that. Why not? It's got God bless you. What do you care about? Untapping permanents, power 4 or greater. I mean, I kind of have that, but I kind of don't. Whirler Rogue it is. And then Gigantha? What do you do? No card in your starting deck has more than one of the same mana symbol in its mana cost. That is not a thing that we have. But I guess I can happily take this land. Happily. Niv Mizzet or Rafine. I'll take that for the deck box, I guess. And then Nayeth, the card that we lost to. Oh, I forgot we're not in pack 3 yet. Holy crap. I thought that was it. Wow. Well, there's Lord Xander, that's for sure. Gigantha can get out of here. Lord Xander's an interesting one. My suggestions are based on the inevitable flood. Oh, Marcus, you know us too well. That's very good. Very, very good.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
He said his suggestions are based on our inevitable flood.
Could not be based on a better frame of mind, I guess.
Correct. If you missed that, I think you should be able to hear her because our mic is pretty damn good. But Amy said it couldn't be based on a better frame of mind. So, nicely done. Also, if you hear popping noises, I apologize. There sounds like fireworks going on outside. What a surprise. Independence Day. What do our instants and sorceries look like? 4 instants, no sorceries at all. Okay, that would make Shark... Well, it says non-creature spell, but still makes it a little awkward. Do we just fetid pools here, I think? Probably makes the most sense to me. I mean, there's obviously Brain Maggot. We could do that, but I think we'll just stick with fetid pools and try to help us cast our spells. Dome them for 10, draw 10. Yeah, that would happen. Absolutely. That would absolutely happen. There is a land here in Storm-Carved Coast. Mirror Hall Mimic. Swarm Saboteur. Choops, yeah. Chupacabra would be good, but yeah, exactly. That's what I'm worried about now is fixing. Now that we're like pretty solidly in 3 colors, fixing is very important. So I will take this Storm-Carved Coast, I think. That makes sense to me, right? Double Vision would be cool if we had that deck, but we do not. I want to take more fixing. Exactly. Exactly. So here's Storm-Carved Coast. Not the Triome. We could do the Thriving Bluff. This is a great card. There's Steam Vents as well, notably. Spire Bluff Canal. But I think Thriving Bluff might actually be better than both of those because if we need black, we can get it with this or blue. And that's extremely helpful, whereas this is limited to just blue-red. And maybe one of these comes back. Who knows? But yes, I will happily take that. There's nothing in here that I see with a quick glance that seems to be like a card that we need. It's not in our colors.
But I love him.
I'm sorry, Amy.
And then we could have taken Vorinclex.
Yeah, Vorinclex is very good. I'll take this Haunted Ridge. I mean, it seems like that's what I would want.
Doesn't look haunted.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh, okay. It looks pretty haunted to me. But I'm no expert. Whatever. Inscription is good. Burn Down the House is interesting. Cavalier is interesting. I'll definitely take Haunted Ridge, though.
I like Burn Down the House.
Of course you do. Because it's got little devils all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So silly. Well, there is a land that we cannot use in Thriving Heath.
It's pretty, though.
There's Gonti,
Ooh.
Lord of Luxury, whom I love. But there's also Teferi again.
Oh, shite.
It's a 2/3 Death Toucher versus Teferi. There's Chulane, but not in our colors. Leyline Prowler, not in our colors. There's a lot of green going around. There's Krenko as well, but...
Hoping Thassa wheels. Thassa plus Yorian equals broken.
Agreed. What do you do, Bontu? When she enters, sack any number of other permanents, then draw that many cards. When she dies, into our library third from the top. Okay. Sounds good to me. She's got an ETB effect, so sure.
I'd pick Gonti over the Teferi.
That Teferi. The Master of Time.
That's really
Teferi.
saying something.
Gonti is incredible. So I agree, but still.
That's really saying something if Marcus is saying that.
What do you do, Immerstorm Predator? When it becomes tapped, exile up to one other target card from a graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on it, sack another creature, gains indestructible, and tap it. It's pretty good.
Deluge, he says.
That was from the last pack. Damn.
Always.
I know. I'm so sorry. Ugh. It's too fast. Well. Counter a spell, or play a sick Doom Whisperer. I think we can Doom Whisperer. I like this card a lot. 5 mana, 6/6 flying trample with no downside, and an activated ability that if you have a bunch of life, you can pay 2 life and surveil 2.
That sounds amazing.
Right? I mean, Brain Maggot for the sideboard? Brain Maggot for the main board? Sure. For now. We can cut it later if we need to. This Shadrick Silverquill is taunting me.
Well,
what do you do? Right, no maximum hand size. We can draw a card, blah, blah, blah. And there's a copy of a creature, except it's a spirit. I'm just going to take the Swarm Saboteur, because we're running out of time. I'm reading too many cards. Arcane Bombardment is not the thing, so I'll take Commander.
I like swarming. Jake and Joel are magic are here.
That's right.
I'm trying to say all the words at the same time, and it's not working. That's not how speaking works. They say y'all are on camera.
It's true.
Yes, we are.
It's true, yeah. It's thankfully for us, it's been that way since the last preview stream,
Yes.
or the early access event, I should say. And the next one of those is tomorrow.
Sure.
If you guys are participating, let us know when and what you might be doing.
Yeah.
I think you guys do more constructed stuff than we do, right? So if we're doing limited and there are folks looking to do constructed, let folks know. I don't think you're going to be able to put a link, but I mean, they can click on your name right there, I believe, and go to your channel. So
Yeah.
But yeah, great to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
They say how new is this? Have I missed something? It's fairly new, like he said.
Yeah. Yeah, it was from whatever the last set was. What is it? Why am I blanking on the name? Thank you. From the New Capenna early access event.
Marcus says Charmbreaker Devils is a great card.
Oh, okay, good. And I just put it in the sideboard because it was the last pick. Okay. I'll put it in. We got 9 cuts to make. Let me do the proper split here.
How are you over at Jake and Joel are Magic?
Yeah, great to see you guys, like I said. Wow, look
at
at all
hear the scoop. It's been a while since we've seen you guys.
That's right. Look at all our fixing. So much. What are we cutting here?
Oh, you took Xander. I missed that when I was getting tea.
Yes. It was our pack 3 pick 1, I think, or pack 2 pick 1. But it's in our 3 colors, so, got that. We got Bolus in our 3 colors. I'm pretty happy. We got Kaito, we got Obnixilis, Davriel, Teferi, and Zariel. So 5 Planeswalkers. Technically 6 if you count Bolus once it flips. It's a lot of Planeswalkers.
Jake and Joel, I chopped all my hair off.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah. Got Eternal Bond 2. I mean, it's a 5/6 menace for 5. I guess you can't really do wrong with that. Yeah, as always, folks, if people have suggestions for things to cut, I'm all for it. What do our percentages look like? It's a relatively even split. 32, 48, 35. So we're heavily black and then technically more red, but only just. Literally 1 extra card. So, let's see.
Marcus suggests we cut Bond 2. No real payoff for it.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was mousing over her before. Like, she's a 5/6 menace, so like that in and of itself. But again, with the cube being what it is, like, you're gonna need more than just that. So thank you. I agree. Is it worth it to keep like Alloy Mirror, Palladium Mirror, Scuttlemutt now that we actually got some fixing?
Yeah, that's a good question. Jake and Joel say, doing just fine. Hope y'all are having a good holiday Monday. Stopped by like I always do and just noticed y'all were on cam. This was my first one seeing y'all, so I'm glad y'all are on cam.
Yeah.
I think it helps with community connectivity.
Agreed. Fully agreed.
Yeah.
We're working on the lighting situation as well, because I know it's not perfect. Oh, no.
Working on my throat situation as well.
Yeah. But yeah, it definitely does. It was the kind of thing where, like, we got the camera a little while ago, and then we were like, okay, how do we do the setup? How do we, like, make sure that the background is decent? And we tried a green screen for a little while, but, like, because there's 2 of us and stuff.
And there's no space.
Yeah. So, whatever. But in general, we were just like, whatever, we're going to do it. We're going to get on. And so, especially because we streamed for 15 hours during the last preview stream. I call it a preview stream, the early access event. We were like, let's just do it. Let's have that be the first one. And then once we started our new Friday series, Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern, we started on camera for that. And we just stayed on camera for this as well, because why the hell not, right?
Yeah. On Fridays, we play a Pokemon Nuzlocke of Fire Red, Leaf Green.
Specifically Fire Red, but yes, absolutely right. Yes.
Oh, okay. So those are 2 different games.
Correct. Just like Red and Blue are 2 different games.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm still learning it.
Which is fine. You're doing great.
Which is the point.
It's exactly. I was just going to say, it's learning. That's if you're afraid to make mistakes, you'll never learn. And so it's good to go for it and then, be willing to be corrected. That's something that I learned or had to learn a while ago, was like, just because I'm wrong about something doesn't mean anything negative about me, right? You could end up sacrificing devils to her, but still. Gotcha. Yeah, good point. Good point. Reading Marcus's stuff.
He says cut devils and lotus. 5 drops aren't helpful.
I did it.
No, I was referring to it being the point of the Video Games for All channel.
Correct.
That I know nothing about video games going in, and then we learn as we go.
Exactly. It's true. Yeah, in fact, there's if any of you who are watching have left comments on Video Games for All, we were traveling this weekend, so I will be responding. There were like 2 or 3 that I wanted to get to, and I have not gotten there yet. So
we'll get there.
I will. After the stream, I'm sure I'll be able to like sit down and actually read them and try to meaningfully respond. But
and also, thank you for doing it. Because
as always.
We
Also,
need the engagement, and we appreciate it.
Yes.
But also, we care what you have to say.
Yes. Also, very importantly, again, for all you lovely folks out there who come to the streams and hit the like button on the streams. You're the real ones. We see you, we promise. So thank you very, very much. Definitely. Okay, we need a couple more cuts here. What does Swarm do, the 2-drop creature? It's a 2/2 Death Touch with Ninjutsu for the same cost. And whenever it hits a player, we can make a Virus Beetle in our hand.
I like the virus beetle.
The Virus Beetle is fine. I mean, we have Davriel who cares about sacking or discarding things. So, like, it gives us maybe some incremental help with that, but it's a very bad 2-card combo. So
We have Amy who cares about virus beetles.
it's a 2/2 Death Touch, which is relevant as a blocker, which may very well be just what I use it for. And then on the off chance that it gets in, we get a random 1/1 creature that can make them discard a good card in their hand. So
And we have Jana who also likes beetles.
correct. Very correct.
She's got good taste.
Yeah. So,
We had a beetle try to have dinner with us the other
yeah,
night.
it ended up in my dinner. Not bad for a thing to sack to Ob. Good point. Good point. Good old Ob Nixilis the adversary. Very, very interesting. Okay.
We need a few more cuts here, guys.
Yeah,
What do
we
you
need,
think?
Like 5 more, ideally. It was like the last deck we did that as well. Was we actually got to 40, which doesn't always happen. Down to 40. Oh no.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry.
This tea separates very quickly because it's
Oh, so you got a lot of
it's a
grit.
powder. Yeah,
of
so
grit
it
in your
gets
throat?
gritty very quickly. And
Gotcha.
if I'm not there stirring it around, it's I use a whisk to stir it, and it's still
Still not great.
no. I say add 3 lands, put 2 cards back in, and go 50 cards. No, thank you, Marcus. Appreciate the input, but no, thank you.
Well, I think what he's
Unless
saying
he's
is
saying that that's a Yorian thing, but I thought that was 60 cards.
it is 60, yes.
Yeah.
It's not the worst idea in the world, I guess.
What do you think of that, Marcus?
To companion up Yorian here seems very
Or did it? I thought
odd.
it took away the companion aspect of it.
No, it's different. So you don't just get it at any time for its casting cost. Now you have to tap 3 mana to put it from your companion or the command zone into your hand, and then you can cast it at any time from your hand.
Okay.
So yeah, the companion ability was just insane and busted, and even when they changed it to the way that it is now, it still was good enough for some, like Luris and things like that, but not insane where basically if you opened a companion and didn't take it, you were doing it wrong. So
Right. Not to support Yorian. The deck is really good. Cutting more things makes it super meh.
okay, fair enough. So then we go 1 of each. 1, 2, 3. Put 2 back. Like
Devils.
Plague Crafter and what do you do?
I just like devils.
How many instance sorceries do we have again? 4. So no, Bantu. Okay. Fair enough. Besides the Gilded Lotus, it's literally the only other cards we could play. So let's do it. For all the mill decks that we're going to come up against, now we're not going to lose to them. Suck it. Oh no, we forgot our deck box. It's fine, we'll do it later.
Yorian, Luris, Chiruda, and Obosh were the only good companions after the change.
Which is a solid number considering. I mean, yes,
Yes,
all of
I
them
mean,
were
it's
good
still-
before. Because turns out free cards are good.
Right.
This hand is real bad. can play literally not a single card. Okay.
Oof.
They have a Yorian deck. Awesome.
Good evening, everybody. Erica says.
What is up, Erica?
Nice to see you, lady.
Great to see you. Happy Magic Monday. / if you're celebrating Independence Day.
Right.
Oh my god, opponent. Choose so that I can mulligan this hand. It's so bad, I'm like offended looking at it. Maybe? No? Yes? This hand's so bad. There we go. Mulligan. Wow, Arena. Wow.
Oh.
I mean, I still can't cast anything. Going to 5. Wow. Well, Scuttlemutt can be used to buy Xanathar. This is blue. This could be red, so we could play Bolus. So, buy Meathook Massacre. I'll miss you both. Oh. There's fireworks. I was like, what the hell is that noise? There's fireworks. Right outside. Cool.
Even though they're not supposed to be doing that over here.
I've never seen more notifications informing me that fireworks were not allowed. I never in my life. And
so dumb.
Yeah, very dumb. Spells cast from among cards you drew this turn cost 1 less. Spells cast from among cards your opponents drew this turn cost 1 more. Got it. It's a 1/2 double striker. Okay.
Erica says it's been a really utterly awful night for me, but I'm trying to get by.
Okay.
And Marcus says, "What's up, Erica? You good?"
Which kind of answers his question,
right.
Unfortunately. Let's play the Scuttlemutt and hope that we can hold out long enough. They had a very fast start. But we can get out Nicol Bolas the Ravager next turn. That's something, right? Right? Ah, Mothra. Holy shit, what a curve, man. Get out of here. What the hell?
So let us know what's going on, Erica. Whoa.
They discard a card.
Oh, texture on the spine of that dragon was
It's Bolas.
amazing.
It's baby Bolus, but it's Bolus.
Baby Bolus.
Elysian Caryatid because they don't have Adeline? Jesus Christ. This is on a multi-5 for us? Get out of here. How to have a perfect curve. Get out of my face. I'm going to block your stupid double striker and then see you burn us or something to kill Bolus afterwards. Comes back with I mean, Bolus can fly, so... Alright, 4 mana means... Oh, 5 mana means Doom Whisperer.
Nice.
What up? Suck it. All your creatures are annoying. Pass. We're at 11. This is bad. Very, very bad.
Looks like they have cool sleeves. What do they got?
Tezzeret.
Oh.
Looks very fabulous. Where he like pops out like that.
Yeah.
His eyes flash. Prevent all non-combat damage that we dealt to you and creatures you control. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, make a 2/2 unicorn.
That unicorn is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Alright, so we're just gonna kill the double striker. No. Sure.
Jana, that My Little Pony's not dead.
Alright, so we're gonna kill these... Do I have a way to kill this stupid Adeline at all? To any target? Okay. I don't have the mana for this at all. I don't have double blue. I don't have double red. I don't have 7. I have 5. I can't do this. I have no way of killing Adeline, so I'm going to have to sacrifice Nicol Bolas to kill her. Oof. Yep. And then she comes back with a flying counter, by the way. Fine. Stop. Oh, right, I already... No, passed the damage. Mothra. Okay. They get a creature, they get a unicorn, yeah, we lose. I can't stop Adeline now. I don't have removal. Okay. That's unfortunate. More creatures enter, more things. Then they bring her back again, so they get more triggers on more things. She gets bigger. Yeah, it's insane. Alloy mirror is more expensive thanks to this stupid double striker. You can play Whirler Rogue. That's a good one. Okay. Pass. Okay. Well, Adeline does not have trample, so if and when she attacks, I will have to triple block to try to kill her at this point.
Marcus says, if the occasion arises, can we draft blue-white control?
I can certainly try.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can see what happens.
You mean tonight or tomorrow? Because tonight, I don't think we're going to be doing another cube draft, but tomorrow we will be doing lots of drafts and or sealeds. Jesus. Okay. Interesting attack on their part. I mean, I guess we're at 9. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We definitely lose. We definitely lose. Although, I guess I would just let Adeline live and not triple block her and then block in different ways instead. So.
He says really mid-range control.
Okay. What does this thing do? They get a planes. And the next turn they can discard a card to return a permanent with mana value 2 or less. Okay. They do attack with Mothra. Okay. Adeline makes it a 1/1. She's a 10/4. 10/4. Pass to blockers.
I think it did, Erica, because there's nothing here.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's asking if her explanation got censored.
I guess so.
Yeah, and I'll try to send one that won't be.
That's
yeah.
some BS.
Sorry.
Alright, and then we block here, I guess. So what do we take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we lose. Okay. I mean, this was on a multi-5, and they had the perfect curve out. It was definitely not that good of a game, but sure. Like, that was a really good start on a multi-5, but when they have turn, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop, lose the game, like...
Yeah, fair.
That was rough. That was rough.
Yeah.
It happens. All right, let's actually fix the deck box now. What do you want for our deck box art? I got Tatiova, I got Niv Mizzet, I got Hydroid Krasis. You were talking about Magali, I got Naeth of the Dire Hunt.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay, no problem. Okay. We're 0-1, but still. Taz Metal.
Ah.
Very cool. And they're a Lazatep zombie. Alright, I mean, this is a better hand, at least mana base-wise.
Right.
Although we can't play the Whirler Rogue or the... I guess we can play the expansion because of the double red, but we can't play Explosion, and we cannot play Xanathar until we get 2 more land. So actually, this hand is probably trash, but I will keep it because every time I mull to 6, I end up mulling to 5. So... Hey, Zariel. That's decent.
Marcus says their 4-drop being Mothra is what did it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because anything we killed, which we absolutely were able to do, just came back and then also had flying. And Adeline, I just couldn't... Like, I stopped her once, and then she came back and had flying, and the triggers with their enchantment were insane. So they just got more creatures, she got bigger, yeah. Alright, actually, since this is the only thing we can play on 3, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to play this, play Plague Crafter. We both sack a creature, but they lose their Risen Reef, so bye. Okay.
Erica says she's posting a hopefully not censored response here.
Yes.
She says Bette Midler posted a tweet that was very, very unkind to people who identify as a gender different from the one they were assigned at birth.
Gross.
And all the replies are blaming us for the recent Roe repeal.
Oh. Wow.
Blaming you?
Like blaming trans folks.
No, I understand, but I don't understand why.
Because they need someone to blame, and it's easy to blame the bad guy that they don't understand because they're ignorant fucks.
No, it's not if it doesn't make sense.
I mean, it makes sense if you don't think about it and just need an echo chamber to make yourself feel better.
It really doesn't.
Yes, you're right. It really doesn't. You're absolutely right. What do we need? Do we need a black?
But I'm sorry about Bette Midler. I
Very
truly
much
am.
so, yeah. All right, so we have the double blue, we have the double red, so yes, I will use this to go get a black source. Separate and apart from the dual land that we have here. Take that. Untaps.
Mocan says, since we did those kind of people, since when did those kind of people need to make sense? It makes sense to them. And that's all they need, as despicable as it is.
Yeah, that's fair. So, the devil, flyer, the Lucrinos. I do not know how I'm going to handle any of this. Let's play this. Let's play this. No attacks. They're just gonna fight Xanathar here. Yup. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Fine. I just guess I should have done it last turn. It's so annoying. Yeah. This is what happens when the cube comes around, man. Just every time. You just like do like somewhat okay and then just get super like destroyed and kind of tilted, but like it's life.
I am vengeance. Bloody righteous.
Those cards do. I know what that does. They can go to land.
Marcus says, blame the group I hate due to my own stupidity.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like the mouth breathers to me.
It's true. It's very, very true.
I think we should start taking warning labels off all things.
8, 9, 10. I have 10 mana. So, I mean, 5, make a bunch of 1/1s. 6, 7, 8, 9, and make a bunch of 1/1s. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's as many creatures as I could possibly get on the field in one turn. It's 7. I hope that's good enough. Good God. Okay, they lose 3 life to get a Skyclave Relic. They're 25, so I guess they don't give a damn. They make a million Skyclave Relics. 3 of them. But the other 2 are tapped? Interesting. I did not remember that. Pass to attackers. Still just swinging it with everybody, huh? Okay. Wow. Pass to blockers. We can't block the 2/2. But we can double block the 4/4. Triple block the 3/3. Double block Pelucranos. Actually, no. Not double block Pelucranos. Single block Pelucranos. Or I could have seen that coming and they could just blow us out. Okay.
Yeah, I think in my mind it's less about being despicable and more about just it being such a waste that these people are so deluded about reality, right? They just don't get it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do 5 damage. Pass.
That results in them being despicable, but I don't think they're trying to be despicable. They just are that stupid.
Okay.
Erica says, I'm sorry to tank the mood. I'm just really, really tired of being a bad guy for everything.
Not at all. I mean, I would argue if you looked around, you're definitely loved and supported around here. So. Apologies that that's not always the case, because that's dumb.
It's very dumb.
All right, so that would be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess I can just do this. X equals 4. Save the treasure just in case, and I get to draw 4 cards, and then I take 6, or I can block the one on the ground, right? Sorry, I can block the 3, 4. Okay, sure. We drew Meat Hook Massacre. That's not enough, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
She says y'all are the best with the sparkly heart. Well, we love you, Erica.
Exactly.
And, you know, I think it's kind of absurd that others don't when they don't even know you.
So if we do this, X equals 4. I mean, I can chump block the Beanstalk Giant. Oh no, I can't. It's each creature. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which would leave me with 3, which would mean I cannot play oh, I can play the Swarm Saboteur. We're good. Okay. X equals 1, 2, 3, 4, and we go like this.
Because honestly, in our minds, it's pretty easy. Love you.
Yeah. Kaito can make a ninja, but then he's weaker, so I'll just play the Saboteur, which has Death Touch, to make their Beanstalk Giant have a lot tougher of a decision if it chooses to attack. Oh, it doesn't matter. They just win. They just -7 Thorin because it's at 7, and they deal 13 to us and we die. Or the Finale of Devastation, make a 16/16.
That's nice.
Give all their creatures +16/+16 and haste.
Wow.
Okay.
Thanks for showboating.
I just don't understand what.
Taz metal.
Oh my god.
Wow.
-45. Cool.
Marcus says, no worries, E-Money. They're the lame ones for making this a thing the way they do.
Agreed.
Yeah. Making this a thing is a great way of saying that. Because it legitimately isn't a thing.
Correct.
Jayanna says, honey, let me tell you, you is not a bad guy.
No.
The world don't love people like us, but you gotta keep your head up and forget them and focus on the real ones that love you.
Right?
Mocan says, you are loved, supported, and valid.
Hell yeah. That's right.
Jayanna says, from one transistor to another, I love you, sugar, 2 hearts. Don't you ever give up hope and never let these hoes put a cloud over your rainbow. Exactly.
Amazing. Amazing.
Hey, if there's a cloud over the rainbow, it's gonna look awesome when it rains down into the rainbow.
Right.
It's just gonna be that much more reflective and colorful.
I'm gonna kill this Robber of the Rich, and then I'm gonna let this Atsushi perpetually get +3/+0. Ah, as we draw the red, suck it. Okay, that's really good. That's really good.
Marcus says, so, scoop phase.
Yeah, that was, sorry, I'm at negative what now? 45? Yeah, okay, I'll lose. That's fine. Yep. Finale of Devastation for X equals what now? 14? Okay, thanks.
And Erica says, thank you, 2 crying faces, and 3 double hearts that kind of move around each other. And Jayanna says, you are welcome. 2 hearts, and you aren't alone in this. Once again.
Agreed. Oh, wow. Playcrafter is super helpful here. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's incredible. Okay, so they can exile the top 2 cards or make 3 treasure. I assume the treasure, since it's early enough on in the game. It is. Okay. I mean, I guess we can play this blue just in case because of expansion. And then we attack. Good.
And Erica, I'm sorry it happened. I'm sorry it keeps happening. I'm sorry your statement of it got censored.
For however you chose to say it. I mean, maybe it was
Because
just...
that's also detrimental, I think.
Well, it depends. I don't want to make any assumptions negatively, because that's not what we're doing here. If it was like, you know, Bette Midler was a fucking idiot and said this, like, it would have censored it that way, not with any judgments of whatever, you know. I mean, maybe this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Sure. We'll do that. 4, 5, 6. Hell yeah. Other than red. Well, actually, let's play this. I would have very much done that wrong.
She says, treating myself to a huge mango smoothie as a start of self-care. And I hope that is just a start, because that's wonderful. But I hope there's more to that.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's play that as well.
Maybe some whipped cream on top.
Ooh.
Does that go well with mango? I don't know. I'm not a whipped cream person.
And I'm not a mango person,
But
so I
other
can't answer
people
that for
like
you.
it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kogla.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Fighting the Whirler Rogue? Or this... Yeah, because you're not going to fight the Saboteur. Yeah, that sucks. Yorian would have made it pretty interesting. Okay. Fine. Making the smart choices or whatever. Fetid Pools. Enters tapped? I mean, the other one enters tapped too, I guess.
Yeah, this is just about what I expected. Erica says, I think it censored me based on 2 terms, neither of which are expletives, which is
Gotcha.
real unfortunate.
That does really suck.
Yeah,
Really
that's
sucks.
what I expected.
Ugh.
Not happy about it.
No.
But that's what I expected.
Samesies. Alright, Ugin, get the hell out of my face. You don't do anything when you come back, right? It's just whenever it hits you, it hits them. So whatever, I'll just play Yorian to play Yorian and not use its ability, but I do get a 4/5 flyer out of the deal. Submit 0. Okay. Fair enough. Yorian for no value is how you're supposed to play it, right? I did it right? I did the right thing in this cube draft? So angry.
Oh no.
Yorian's a 4/5 flyer. That's why you play it, right? Look, it's such a good card. That's really funny. It shouldn't be funny, but it's very funny to me. Let's Fabled Passage. We can get a red. We probably need another red here. I'll take it. And then, do you do 6 yet? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you do not do 6 yet. Okay, fine. Combat.
Erica says that's your prerogative. YOR. Nice one.
Look, I know how to play Magic. A 4/5 flyer is a good card. You just play it so that you have a flyer on the field. I'm being facetious. I mean, in that moment, I think that was the right choice. That's why I did it. But also, that's not why you put Yorian in a deck. It's like, oh, well, it's a 4/5 flyer. That's not the ability that you put it in for.
It's like, I think you scanned that wrong when you were like quickly looking at what the card does.
Right. Does she have a minus that she's going to use? She does! From your graveyard to your hand. Oh, because it's a flyer. Alright, fine. Are you gonna? You can't play it this turn, though. So Nissa still dies.
Rokan says, I mean, he is a 4/5 flyer, and flyers win games.
It's true. Return a... Oh, put a creature from your hand onto the battlefield. Smart! Good play! Okay. So I'm still gonna kill it, right? Like, I just still kill it. Pass 2 blockers.
Marcus is crying, laughing. And Erica says, yeah, I put Euro in my decks because he's a 6/6.
Yeah. Yep. Uro was that big thing that came up earlier.
Oh, yeah.
On the top. But when you play it, you have to, like, sack it immediately. So I think I'm going to save the explosion only because I think I can just get them here if they don't block Yorian. So go to combat, attack here, here, and here at them. It's only 6 damage, so they might let it through, but I doubt it because we have red. They just block Yorian. Okay. That's probably still... They go to 5. It dies. They exile the top 2, I assume. Yes. Okay. 1, 2, and then hold on. Can we do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We still win. Okay, we play this. We go like this. We go like this. X equals 5, and we target them. And then we draw 5 cards, but it doesn't matter because they're dead. Auto. We win!
Nice.
Holy crap.
Thank you, Saint Christoph.
Yeah. Wow.
I think that's the first victory we've seen.
Tonight? Yeah, that's correct. And at exactly 10 o'clock, which is typically when we would end our stream. We'll keep going because this thing goes away. And hey, it's not like, you know, we're not really going to be streaming a lot this week for Magic. So, and by that I mean, for those who are unaware, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, we will be streaming for probably close to 12 hours for the Alchemy Horizons Early Access Streamer event sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. Baldur's Gate. I forgot the Baldur's Gate part. God. The Alchemy Horizons Baldur's Gate Early Access Streamer event sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. I'll get it.
You forgot the voice.
What?
You're supposed to do the weird voice.
Sponsored by Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah.
All right. This hand is fine. Any land gets us Nicol Bolas, and I feel like that's a good hand. So.
And there we go.
Yep.
Marcus
that was
says.
well because Marcus was the one who told us to put that card in our deck. Remember? Mm-hmm. It wasn't technically a flood, but at the same time, it worked. It worked very nicely. Agent of Rafine, eh?
Ooh.
Black in there. Tap 2, tap, choose an opponent. Conjure a duplicate of the top card of their library into your hand. It perpetually gains, you may spend mana as though or mana of any color. Then they exile the top card of their library face down. Face down, so we don't get to see it. But they now know what that card is, and we do not. We do not get to know what it is. Unfortunate. Also, until we get a second color of, or a second of any of these colors, we can't play Whirler Rogue, Nightmare Shepherd, or Cavalier of Flame, and even then, we need a third. And Swarm Saboteur. They're just like playing with themselves over there. Nothing's happening on our side.
Marcus says, or Erica says, oh, here's a fun game. I ordered a 3-topping pizza for dinner tonight.
Okay.
What toppings did I get?
Ooh, that is a fun game.
Trust your knowledge of me and my preferences.
Oh, no.
Well, let's see. You were very impressed by a chicken parm pizza.
It was eggplant parm, I thought.
Oh, it was eggplant parm?
Yeah,
I thought
no.
it was chicken parm.
No. I haven't got a chicken parm pizza in forever.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it seem like that. Don't do that. No.
Eggplant parm pizza. So maybe you have eggplant as one of your toppings. Breaded eggplant.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
You get to pick the second topping.
I get to pick the second topping?
Yes.
I'm doing something.
Yes, well, when you have a minute.
Ooh. Well, 1, 2, 3 still wouldn't work, right? Not in the same turn. Oh, and it's at the end of the turn anyway. I'm stupid. Okay, Whirler Rogue it is.
You're French and fancy, so maybe you got brie on your pizza.
Oh god, yeah, I'm extra cheese. There, that's my very shitty guess. Thank you. It's not like I'm not focused on anything else tonight. Thank you. I appreciate it. Come on, man. We're just losing cards off the top of our library here.
Well, luckily we have 50 of them.
I mean, now we have 37, but otherwise, yes, you're absolutely correct.
Let's see. Mocan says French and fancy.
They stole our Davriel.
Oh,
Negotiations are a
man.
bit
come
more
on.
aggressive than I anticipated.
Okay.
Don't
Okay,
even
so
think
if we
about
attack them, I mean, we're not going to be attacking them. I'm going to be blocking their stupid crap by going like this and like this. That's what's going to happen. They just, yeah, okay.
Joe, you got it. She says, I didn't count it as a topping, but I did get extra cheese.
Yes! I win! What do I win?
Something French and fancy.
Let's play Bolus.
Can anyone play, or it's just the two of us that get to guess?
Oh, I think anybody should be able to. If they've been around and heard Erica discussing food and stuff, I'm sure it would be relatively easy for some.
Yeah, because breaded eggplant is a legit topping, but brie is not, so that's not a real guess of mine.
All right, we're all attacking Davriel, which means we discard a card. Ooh, we have Into the Royal for our own Davriel. Why didn't I do that? I'm dumb. Let's discard Kaito. Seems like a bad choice, but here we are.
You seemed excited, so I got really excited, and then...
Yeah, because Into the Royal, we can return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Davriel is owned by us.
I thought you were, when you said for our own Davriel, I should have done that. I thought you meant like, oh crap, because they took our Davriel, now we can't play Into the Royal with it like we were supposed to.
No, we get to steal our Davriel back from them, and because it's not dead yet, although I did waste that attack then because I realized it as the attack was happening. It's so annoying. The fireworks are like right outside. Sap Vitality, 3 damage to a creature or planeswalker, but we don't have double black, notably. We do have enough to do this and draw a card, though. So let's go ahead and do that. I would like my Davriel back, please.
Aha!
They have counterspell mana up, notably.
Jana says, so I was thinking eggplant too, crying laughing face.
Yes.
Well, that means you get a second guess. And then Mokan says, you won't get the Davriel back. They conjured it. Yours is exiled. Oh, nuggets.
Okay.
Poo nuggets.
I can't submit 0, so I'm gonna have to submit the Nightmare Shepherd that I... No. I'm so annoyed, man. And thank you, Mokan. I appreciate it. So they get it back in their own hand.
That's messed up.
Why? Why is that what that card does? Okay, fine, whatever.
Jana says maybe green peppers? But honestly, I'm new to the crew, so I'm just pulling at strings right now. You're new to the crew? I wouldn't consider you new to the crew, Jana. I mean, maybe a little.
Oh, right. We weren't able to play. I forgot. Meat Hook Massacre. Okay. Well, at least everything's dead. Now I don't have to worry about Sap Vitality on that stupid thing. Fetid Pools. Enters tapped. Nightmare Shepherd on the field. Let's go.
All right. Erica says, I do absolutely want to try this eggplant parm pizza someday. But unfortunately, the chain I ordered from does not offer it as a topping. Yeah,
something that I've realized, you know, I try my best not to be like a snobby New Yorker. Son of a bitch. Stupid virus beetles. I try not to be a snobby New Yorker, but like I've come to realize that like stuff here in New York, pizza wise, not going to be something that but it's not going to be something that people in the rest of the country just have inherently, you know. Combat, attack, Davriel, I guess, and bring him to 1, and then because of the ability, I have to discard a card. Thankfully, it was that land. But Davriel is still alive, because it turns out he's a good card. That's why I put him in my deck, not for your deck. It's very annoying. What's in their graveyard? Woe Strider. Wolf. Cool. Okay. Some spiders. Blood Artist. They still can't block Nightmare Shepherd. I take 1. I drew the Immerstorm Predator, which I'm going to have to discard because I want to kill Davriel so that I can actually attack them again without having to lose every card that I draw for the rest of the game.
Marcus says, hatched a shiny 91% Azuril.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know what 91% means, but I assume it's good.
My power is for annihilation.
I don't know what I was supposed to do
My
there. They just had the perfect reach blockers that then triggered all their cards, and
Don't even.
they can't stop the planeswalkers anymore. Now they have turbos and they're top decking, and it just... Okay. Cool. That's probably about right. I would just like to concede, please. I don't even care if, like, I could have not died that turn.
Thank you, DJ, aka Mac Dre.
That's right. And that was our third loss. So on the night we went 1-6. Cool. Hey, we got all our bad luck out of the way tonight because it didn't matter as much. Because tomorrow we will be back in like, what, 15 hours or something?
You can do this more.
Well, not this more. God help me if I had to do this more. I would stay home, but not literally. But
we are home.
Thank you. Thanks. So yeah, go ahead. Read the thing.
Jana says, well, new enough to not know the ins and outs of people's fave foods and stuff. Crying, laughing face. I think you probably, Jana, know a little bit more about Erica than you realize. Erica says, I'll spoil it for you. Pepperoni, sausage, and onions. Ooh.
All of that sounds fantastic. Yes, please. You know the drill, Erica. Stick it in a mailer and send it to us.
Yes.
Send us a slice.
I am a huge pepperoni lover, but I will say that my favorite thing to pair with sausage is onions on a pizza.
See,
I just think it goes so perfectly.
I wanted to follow up with what you said, but it's very difficult when you're on the internet to not have like video of yourself saying the phrase "I'm a sausage lover." But it's true. I really enjoy sausage on my pizza, so...
God, guys, it's so hard to not have footage of myself saying what a sausage lover I am. It's so hard. So hard. So hard.
I mean, the God damn it. The number of times we've done openings and you've said phrases like, God, I love crabs. Like, it's just... like... It's the same idea.
Marcus says 91% out of 100 IVs.
Awesome.
3-star shinies are very rares. I evolved it all the way to a Azumarill.
Amazing.
Very nice. Erica says, I'm used to being asked to stick it in. Don't worry. Jana says, I'm a veggie gal. I can't take all this meat or all that meat.
See what I mean about phrasing and how difficult it is?
Yeah. I mean, I can take the meat. Jana says, you go, girl. You love that sausage. Marcus says, same. Amy, same.
Meaning the pairing sausage and onions.
Oh,
together.
yes. And Mocan says, oh, guys, it's so hard to not have footage of me saying this thing I'm about to say.
Yeah, because I wanted to participate in the conversation, but like, how else do you know? But otherwise, your point is very well taken, Mocan. I appreciate it.
Erica says, I've never once in my life cared about phrasing, and I've never once gotten in a predicament as a direct result. That is a lie. And Marcus says, no, I also love crabs.
It's true.
Okay.
Like magic cards, like crabs that are on magic cards are really cool, and so.
Yes. Fact.
That's not what Marcus was referring to, though.
Being from Maryland, it's kind of a staple.
There you go.
I'm more of a lobster gal.
Fair. Very fair.
It's like probably my ultimate favorite food. That and squid with the ink.
Like squid ink
Yes.
pasta or just in general. God, calamari is so good.
know.
If it's prepared correctly. If it's not prepared correctly, it can get real bad. But
Let's see. Jana says crabs make me feel all tingly inside. It's my comfort food. Very nice.
very good. Very, very good.
Mocan says, say what you will, but crab tribal is great. Horrible, but great. And Erica says, I once said the phrase, I love bukkake to my high school French teacher. Amazing.
I also love that you've been censored for so many things in the past.
Right.
I'll try that again. In the past, words can come out of my throat. I'm reaching puberty, everybody. Isn't it great? But you're allowed to type the word bukkake, which I'm not upset by. I think it's hilarious.
No.
Of all the things.
I mean, I'm upset that you were censored, especially for things that you should not have been censored for.
Yup.
I'm very upset about it.
Yup.
YouTube.
Totally fair.
But
Totally fair.
that is funny and great.
Very funny. Well, thank you, everybody. You're
Yes.
hilarious, and I appreciate bringing me out of the funk of having to play another cube. Because God knows, I just hate it. It really, like, every time I'm like, it's going to be good this time. It's not. It's like candy corn, right? Like, every time you're like, come on, it can't be that bad. And then you eat it, and it is that bad.
I like candy corn.
I know you do.
But for me, that
There's
thing
no
would be
accounting for
eggnog.
taste. Eggnog,
Yes.
okay.
As a kid, every single year, my parents got eggnog, and every single year, I would convince myself that I needed to try it again because I might like it this year, and I never fucking did. I did, however, like the pumpkin-flavored eggnog that they got
Okay.
on occasion.
Weird.
That wasn't bad.
Okay.
I guess
Weird.
the way they seasoned it or whatever, it kind of counteracted whatever it was about the eggnog I didn't like in the first place.
Okay.
Erica says, no, Joe, I like when your throat is busy. Yeah.
Spectacular.
With that hard sausage. Mocan says
and
it
not the
can't.
crabs.
yeah, not the crabs.
Not the crabs.
Mocan says it can't be that bad. Narrator, it was that bad.
Yes, it sure was.
Erica says, oh, I have good news. Me and two of my besties are going out for Japanese food this weekend, and I'm very excited.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Is it
I'm
like...
glad. I'm glad to hear that plans are being made, and I'm sure you're looking forward to it.
Yeah. Jana says 3 crying laughing faces. It was very bad indeed.
Yeah. Yeah, no thank you. So yeah, hey everybody, we're going to keep this fun going tomorrow. For now, we didn't even talk about it really. Oh, here we go.
Marcus says, I like candy corn when I hate myself because the me that I hate deserves that shit. Wow, Marcus.
That's amazing.
That's
amazing.
wow.
That's amazing. Amazing.
I love you and I don't love that. I don't love that.
You don't?
No.
I think it's funny. I appreciate
I don't like that at all. I think you need to have some more love for yourself and some more self-respect then, because it sounds like you don't like candy corn. Mocan says, I'm going to somehow be in here all day tomorrow despite being in a much later time zone.
And the fact that they pushed it back further. I thought about you when we were talking about that like that's got to suck even worse for you, but that's very kind. We appreciate it. Yeah. That's awesome. And obviously we will then see you tomorrow.
Yeah. And even if it's only for a smidge time, we'll still appreciate seeing you. Jana says, wow, Marcus, 3 crying laughing faces. It's golden. And Erica says, love yourself more, Marcus, or I'll do it instead. This is a threat.
So yes, don't forget, we'll be back here in like I said, in like 15 hours. Like we will see you all in like 15 hours, and we will keep all of this amazingness going because you're all fantastic people. Just every last one of you. You're awesome. If you were in chat, Amy will be reading your names out in just a moment. If you were not in chat and you've been lurking, we love you too. You're awesome. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow because awesome.
Mocan says, love yourself. This is a threat, all of you. Well, I'm not going to threaten anyone, but I am going to say that I would like all of you to love yourselves, even nearly as much as I love you
I was
all.
gonna go for that. Yes. Very nicely done.
And Erica says, Erica says, good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Joe and Amy Hart.
You know it. We will see you tomorrow. 1 p.m. Eastern is when we are starting. No hard feelings if people have stuff going on during the day and can't stop by right at the beginning. We will be here for like 12 hours-ish or so. So we'll probably be going until like midnight, 1 a.m. Eastern time as well. So
I will be late to the stream because I have therapy. So I'll be back after therapy to hang out with you guys, and that's gonna take some time because it's me, so I need it. Let's be real.
What you just talked about loving yourself.
I do love myself, but that's just a fact. Mocan says, I can't wait to see how many times some obscure alchemy thing comes up.
Again, even though I know nothing of the set, it doesn't mean I'm not looking forward to it. It's an early access event. I look forward to all of them. The fact that Wizards keeps bringing us back may be a mistake on their part, but I'll keep letting them do it. It's great.
Don't say that because we don't want them to know.
No, it's not. It's definitely not a mistake, and especially because, as I think Mocan and others pointed out to us last time, we're one of the few that are on YouTube at like any given time during this thing. So we are happy to hold down the YouTube live streaming fort. So
Jake and Joel did pop in today, and they're on YouTube and doing it. So solidarity. Let's see. Jayanna says, you go, Amy. 3 hearts. Thank you, Jayanna. Love you. Emilio says, good night. I'll hang out with you guys for an unreasonable amount of time tomorrow, though.
I look forward to hearing about all of your Smash victories and successes.
I miss you, Emilio, and I love you. And Marcus says, let's go, Geek for All family.
That's right.
And then he says, I work tomorrow, but I'll be here nonetheless.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Marcus. So, yes, for all of you that we will see tomorrow, we look forward to it. 1 p.m. Eastern. Obviously, the VOD will go up or will be up on the channel after the fact. So, if you miss any of it and are interested in checking it out, it's going to be a long one. So, no hard feelings. I'm just saying, like, be aware if you miss some of it. Don't feel badly, you know. And if you want to watch it, you will still be able to afterwards.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yes. As long as we remember that if it goes longer than...
If it goes after 1 p.m. Eastern, or 1 a.m. Eastern, we will have to record and re-upload the rest. But I will try to remember,
Because YouTube only does it for 12 hours. Jana says, yes, the Geek for All family. I love you, Amy and Joe. I work tomorrow, too, but I'm working now, too. So I'm going to be here. Great.
Awesome.
Love it. Mocan says, looking at the time conversions, I'll be here for about half of it.
That is amazing. And as with anything, it's obviously more than we could ask for. So we're glad you'll be joining us. We're glad every single one of you that is going to be joining us will be joining us. But thank you, Mocan. That's really cool. So Amy, you have some folks to thank.
I sure do. Mocan, thank you so much for being here.
Great to see you.
It means a lot because we know how hard it is for you with the time conversions, especially.
Yes.
Jayanna, love you, girl. Nice to see you. Marcus, my man.
That's right.
Always here, always the best. Emilio, same thing. It has been a little while, but you've been sick, and I miss you and I love you. Erica, always here, always the woman.
Yeah.
And let's see who else we got.
At least 2 others.
Had Jake and Joel, which was amazing.
Awesome to see them.
Always nice to see them.
That's right.
Rich was here for a few minutes,
That's
or
right.
at least, maybe he's still here. I don't know.
Correct, but as we talked about, right, popping in, saying hello, you still get the shout out at the end. So great to see Rich as well.
Yes.
So to each and every one of you that Amy just mentioned, thank you so much for being here. Again, as I brought up earlier, if you did not hear your name just mentioned, doesn't mean we don't appreciate you, doesn't mean we don't want to thank you. We just didn't see you in chat. If you want to pop in like Rich did, even, just to say hi and, let us know you were here, you'll get the shout out at the end. If you want to say more, you're always more than welcome. But as always, please don't feel pressured to talk in chat if you're not comfortable doing so. We would love to have you regardless, no matter how you choose to join us on these streams. Just as a reminder, obviously we'll be here tomorrow. We'll be talking about it more. But if you are not able to join us tomorrow, no hard feelings whatsoever. We will be streaming every Monday for more MTG Arena, for more Magic Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, as we do every Monday. And then this Friday and every Friday going forward, unless, subject to change as always. But this Friday, definitely, we will be back for more of our Nuzlocke at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel, where we will be continuing Pokemon Fire Red, and keeping going with our team through Celadon and Team Rocket and
all of the things,
all that stuff. So definitely stay tuned for that as well. As we've said multiple times, we hope we see you tomorrow for any and all of the, let me see, it's literally right here in front of me, Alchemy Horizons Baldur's Gate early access event sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. You happy? Okay.
Yes.
So right here on this channel, please don't forget, no matter when you are here, why you are here, when you are here, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so that you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out or whenever we go live. If for some reason there's like some internet issues or issues downloading the client or something like that, we will get up as early as we can after 1 p.m. tomorrow, because that is when it goes live. But it will give you notifications whenever we go live ever. Whenever we upload a new video, and then you can check out our other channels also. Links down in the description box below. Amy mentioned Video Games for All earlier. I will also mention Gluten Free for All. Both, like I said, linked down below, and you can sub and ring the bells there also to get those notifications. So that is going to be the end of this particular stream. Obviously, as I said, we will see most of you in like 15 hours, 14 and a half hours, whatever it is. But for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.